Hi Capricorn, welcome to your February monthly reading. I hope you're all well, and this is a general reading, of course, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to start with some happy cards and then jump into the psychic tarot. We're going to pull some clarifiers with the Waite Smith. I've got some crystal stone cards there, so I'm going to ask the universe and spirit angels and your guides what crystals could support you during the month of February, and then to round up the reading, finish off the reading, I'm going to pull some Soul's Journey cards. Alright, I've meditated on your cards, I have pre-shuffled them, meditated on your cards, and I've cleansed your space, so we're good to go. Alright, thank you spirits, angels and guides for your guided messages. What does the beautiful sign of Capricorn need to know for the month of February? Okay, I do feel like for some of you Capricorn people, you have turned a corner. Things have suddenly flipped in such a positive way. Things are shifting, things are changing quite rapidly for you. But I feel like for some of you, things have shifted and changed in a way that you never thought possible, and you didn't see it coming, I'm hearing. Okay? Are you doing what you'd rather be doing? So for some of you, you're really doing some soul searching. Now that connects and resonates with the heart center, heart chakra. Okay, so it's perhaps some of you are having a bit of a heart to heart with yourself, or heart to heart with someone else. Are you doing what you'd rather be doing? Okay, and I do feel for some of you, you're taking action on that. Okay, so that's a really, really positive sign, and I do feel it's almost like I can hear someone saying they didn't see that coming, and I feel like that's the Capricorn energy. So I feel for a lot of you, you are not only surprising yourself, but you're surprising others as well. Wow, I like this already, and I've only just sort of got into your energy, guys. Wow, okay, we'll take that one, thank you, and that one. Two more, please. So you are taking action. Oh, yeah, thank you. Right, so we'll take those. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, how are you? Spend 10 minutes checking in with your feelings and emotions. Okay, so a lot of soul searching. That resonates with the throat chakra. So checking in, stop checking in on others and check in on yourself. So spend 10 minutes checking in with your feelings and emotions. They are valid, they are important. Okay, so they're asking you to really be aware at this time, really know how you're feeling, know how you're thinking, and trust that you can take some action. If you're not doing what you'd rather be doing, then it's a good month to take some action on that. Feel thankful for what you have and for what you're going to have. So there are shifts and changes happening, and if it's already been full on for you, I do feel there's going to be a lot of things come to light, I'm hearing, in the month of February. Okay, and things that you've probably been sitting back going, well, I already knew that, deep down feeling it, but you hadn't spoken it, or you hadn't said anything about it. So I do feel it is a time to be really grateful for what you have. I do feel things are definitely shifting in a positive way for you, Capricorn, in the month of February. So it is going to be a very strong month for a lot of positive changes, but it does depend on how we approach them, and the mindset that we have, and how we look at things. Okay, because the saying goes, when you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes. Okay, and it is a good time for you to be thankful for what you have, because you're going to have even more in the month of February that's going to start unfolding for you. And they're saying, well, say to yourself, I'm grateful for what I have, but I'm also thankful for what I'm going to have, because I feel like there's certainly some abundance coming for you. I am worthy of the greatest life and love I can imagine. And I do get this sense for some Capricorns, you've got love coming in as well. This isn't a love reading, it's a general reading, but these are the messages. So I do feel for some of you, you do have love coming in. And I do feel a lot of you have done the work on yourself. You've done the healing, and you've done the getting to know yourself more. And that could, for some of you could still be doing that in the month of February, because some of these messages, these prompts are indicating that for some of you, there's going to be a lot of soul searching, realizing what you do want and what you don't want in the month of February. Manifest something simple, okay, for practice. And yes, that could be something like a parking space. You know, just trust that we're being guided, we're being protected, and we're certainly, you know, we have our spiritual team, our guides, angels, and passed over loved ones at the ready if that we need any signs or things, help along the way. So if you have been manifesting and you haven't seen things come about and you're like, well, I'm not going to bother with that, they're saying keep going, keep doing it. Manifest something simple so that you get the proof that it's worth doing. We manifest from the moment we wake up, okay? When we start thinking and speaking, we're manifesting. Okay, but they're saying keep going, keep manifesting. Okay, so you've got 5, 6. You've got 6 energy, needing a little bit more balance in things. So if things have been a little bit out of whack, or you're doing too much of one thing and not enough of the other, and it could be work and play, it's time to recreate the balance. Don't deny your ego. Treat your whole self with compassion. Okay. Now the ego can be the imposter syndrome. It can be the negative Nancy that comes up and says, well, don't do that, you might fail. Or yeah, don't go out with that person because you've been hurt before, it's just going to happen again. No, we can say, well, no, I'm going to give it a go anyway. What have I got to lose? So try and stay positive if you are stepping out in the month. So you've got heart chakra connection messages here. You've got the throat chakra, needing to do a bit of checking with yourself. You've got a reminder from the heart center there that you are worthy, okay, of the greatest life and the greatest love that you can imagine, okay. Manifest, keep manifesting. And then you've got don't deny your ego, treat your whole self with compassion. We're going to jump into the psychic tarot. Like I said, I have pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to give these a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a wake up. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for your guiding messages for the beautiful sign of Capricorn. Alrighty, balance. Yeah, there we go. Another indication. It's another nudge to say, you know, with 6 energy for me on the table with 6 cards is time to recreate the balance. You've also got the 11, which is a master generator number. It's also a portal number. So it's a good time to recreate the balance. You're being given this golden opportunity to find what's good in your life and focus more on that, and then be grateful for whatever else the universe wants to bless you with this month. I can tell you that now. As well as maybe a bit of soul searching. Are you happy? Are you doing what you're doing out of love and, you know, you're passionate about what you do, or are you just doing it out of obligation? I know we all need to put food on the table and pay the bills, but perhaps there's something else that you're capable of doing as well. So look up the 11, master number 11, and see if it resonates with you. But recreating the balance, that's what you're doing. That's your clarifier for this reading. For some of you, you've gone through a bit of a tower moment. That is the 16 number. The card is 16, which you add that together in either angel numerology or normal numerology, and it becomes the number 7. And 7 for me is about transformation. So the universe is getting rid of the old, letting things go, giving you this opportunity to really clean things up. And perhaps, you know, for some of you, you may be walking away from something that really doesn't fill you with glee anymore. It is the Tower in traditional tarot, and yes, you can see it's a disruption. So things are happening for you, not to you. So always remind yourself of that. And you know, that's hard. Even some of the stuff that I've gone through, I go, oh my goodness, did I really need to go through that to learn the lessons? But that's what you've chosen to come down and do as a soul, is to learn and grow. All right, you will always be protected and guided by your spiritual team. It's not a negative, it's you've got the most positive card in this deck to come straight out. So whatever you've been through, you're coming through it, and you're coming through it, you know, victory, success, okay, abundance. The universe is guiding, protecting you, and saying, well, come on, Capricorn, it's your time. What are you waiting for? Okay, that is the World card in traditional tarot. But it is that you are being supported and guided at this time. For some of you, you're needing to share what you know, share what you've learned from your experience. I get a sense this year is all on a collective. It's time for people to really start speaking up, speaking out, and sharing their experiences. You do have the 5 energy with the wisdom card, but everything we go through as a soul, so 5, sorry, I'll get back to the 5. 5 can be, sudden abrupt changes, okay? Shifts and changes either that you've gone through or you're going through currently, because I am tapping into your current energy. But everything we experience on this journey as a soul gives us knowledge, okay? We learn from it. And then when we share that with others and share it out, it becomes wisdom, okay? We become very wise because of our experiences, because of everything we've been through. And that's what I'm feeling for a lot of you. The universe is guiding you, nudging you in that direction to be very open. That could be, the throat chakra connection there too, needing to, really speak up, speak out about something. And, it could be something that, you've had to go through to learn, but it's made you stronger, it's made you more aware, and it's going to help others, because I do feel that a lot of you are ready to rise up to your purpose, to your challenge, okay? And perhaps to do with legacy too. What sort of legacy will you leave as a soul when you go back home, as I call it? So you've got 3 major arcana cards in your current energy, in me tapping into your current energy. So I do feel for a lot of you things are very much different to the way they was, and they will continue throughout the month of February, but in a good way, in a strong way, because you are so much more knowledgeable and more stronger and wiser for it. So that's not a negative. And we can come from a place of sitting back and going, okay, why has this happened to me? But it's not happened to you, it's happened for you. So what can you learn and grow from? You will need, some of you will need to heal from some things, and I send you lots of love and light from the deep part of my heart. But they will never let you experience something on this journey that you're not capable of, and they will never allow you to heal from something that you're not ready to, okay? So don't suffer in silence, reach out for help. You've got the 9 energy there, which for me is ending out a cycle. Really, things have come full cycle, and it's time to start afresh, start anew. It doesn't mean that, this is not going to resonate with everyone, and not everyone's going to connect with it, but then there could be small ways that you're needing to take these messages on board. So that is the 9 of Swords, and she is sitting there all alone, all by herself. But there is help, there is support, and you are being ushered forward, nudged forward in whatever direction that you're doing. It is about putting your ideas out there. Nothing is a pipe dream. Ideas just float out in the ether or in our heads until we breathe life into them. So the fertility card for me is about staying positive. It is about putting those ideas out and bringing something from seed form into full tree form up there. See, she's planted, she's got a seed. It's like a seed, and then it's being brought to full fruition. So it's time for you to learn from your experiences and for what you've been through, for whatever's changed for you. And in the month of February, start putting things into what do we call it? Sort of preparation and planning stage. Okay, getting things moving, shifting forward. You got the solar plexus energy. So for some, that is soul searching. That's where our soul speaks to us, our intuitive, nagging comes from. Where you need to listen to your intuitive voice or your higher self going, okay, I think or feel you should do this. Listen to it, because it's getting stronger. Okay, I call it in healing, I call it the light switch, or the light bulb that comes on when you're truly in tune and in connection with your soul and your soul speak. And that's a reminder. So putting those ideas out there, getting those ideas out there. Okay. Interesting. You've got 3s, so you may be seeing a lot of 3s. 3 energy. That's our connection to the Ascended Masters. So, you know, they're our spiritual team, our helpers. They're guiding us, helping us to move forward as souls. So you may be seeing a lot of 3s for that reason. So look it up, angel numerology, 333 or 33. Being honest with yourself at this time. Yes, you've you know, for some of you, you've had it tough, and now it's time to flip that. And I think that was said to you when it was a message that I gave to you at the start of the reading. Flipping things from a negative to a positive, okay? And perhaps some of you are needing to do that on a day-to-day. You know, look at things and try and look at things from okay, what can I learn from this? Yeah, being honest with what you want or what you deserve. Because I feel like I get the sense of really digging deep, really, you know, having a heart-to-heart with yourself and really evolving as souls. Capricorn, wow. People won't see you coming, because I feel like, especially for somebody or some of you with these ideas, if this is a business idea or if this is just you really just turning that light on inside, suddenly realizing your purpose, suddenly, you know, poof, bursting out of that box or whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, really, for many of you, you're doing the soul searching, you're doing the digging deep, and you're really finding the love within yourself, really realizing what you deserve, seeing your true value and your true worth. And I feel like if you've been wronged in the past, you're not going to let that happen again. But please, I will say to you, you deserve to be happy. So if this isn't a connection, you know, and you are going to be stepping out wanting to look for love, and don't hide away. You know, do what work you need to do on yourself, and when the time's right, trust that you will attract the right person. Because when we vibrate a loving vibrational energy, then we attract more love. So what we put out, we attract back, okay? So what I'm hearing is that when you are where you need to be, someone needs to hear this, when you're where you need to be, it's all going to unfold, it's all going to happen. Yeah, because a lot of you are doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of focusing, perhaps sometimes dwelling on the past, and perhaps that's where there needs to be balance, because it's a 6 energy, so it is telling you not to dwell too much on what was or what's gone, but to dwell on what you do want and what you need moving forward. And that's why they're saying start to manifest. It's right underneath the manifest card. You know, manifest something simple. If you're not up with how to manifest, look it up. But it's basically, as soon as you start speaking or saying something, that's when things start shifting and changing. And sometimes people will say to me, well, I've manifested it, it's not happened yet. And I say, well, it will happen in divine timing. It will happen if it's meant to. If there's a delay, then you've got to be patient sometimes. Yeah. No, I think when you start really focusing on what you do want, it's going to happen quite quickly, because you've actually got 7 energy with that card, and it's a triumph card. Sorry, you can't see it because of my fingers, but you've got 7 energy, which is transformation, things shifting rapidly, changing, news. For some of you, if you're waiting to hear about something, you're going to get some news. I'm hearing a job, news about a job, and it's going to be better than ever, okay? So transformation, things happening quite quickly. When you suddenly put it out to the universe that you're done with this, or you're not doing this anymore, or I'm not going to do this, this is what I want, universe. Whoa, things start shifting quite rapidly for you. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating. You've got more 3s, 3 energies. There's 3 of Cups. It's a beautiful card to say that they're hearing you. They're hearing you. They've, you know, spirit, source, angels, guides, you name it, whatever you believe in is hearing you, okay? And it's not gone unheard. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and what you've been through has definitely not gone on without a reason, okay? So it's not been in vain, and you're going to see a lot of Capricorns taking the lead in the month of February. You're going to see a lot of people with Capricorn in their charts standing up, going, be more assertive rather than passive. And I'm not saying you're all, passive, and you might be going, well, I don't connect with that because I'm not a passive person. But I feel like Capricorn, you are going to be the one to watch in the month of February, because I do feel like it's almost like you're all stepping out of the, call it a shadow, or call it just, the I don't even know how to put what I'm being shown into words, but I get a sense of you are definitely the ones to watch. I'm going to pull one more row, not to give up at the slight delay for some of you. I'm hearing delayed flights. So if some of you are watching this and you're flying out, they will be delayed for a reason, but don't be afraid to speak up and you will get something better. So if you're flying out, there will be a delay, but you're going to actually have the opportunity to make it turn in your favor. If that's, you go to catch a flight, I'm hearing, and then you find that they've overbooked, I don't know, does that happen? Overbooked the seats, and then they actually upgrade you on a different flight. Okay, so I get a sense of almost like a small inconvenience is going to go in your favor, and then you're going to find when you do get to where you're going, everything is just going to be better than if you'd have got your original flight. Very strange, but that's a message for someone. Some of you are going to need to, some of the balance, needing to recreate the balance is taking some more time, care and energy with regards to your wants and needs. Because what you've got two indications that things have been a little bit out of whack, a little bit out of balance. Okay, what we've got there, let me see if I can do it like that so you don't get the light in. Rest, rejuvenation. Okay, so that's my indication. And then you've got the sacral chakra, which is taking care of your wants and needs. All right, in partnerships, because you've got the 2 energy there, which is all to do with partnerships, and 4. Okay, and when we add those 2 together, it becomes 6, and that's all about balance, recreating the balance in life, in work, balance in your mind, balance in your body, balance maybe in your bank account too. But there's some really good things coming for you, Capricorn, and I do feel like I said, eyes on you. You're the sign to watch, because I feel like you're going to surprise you're going to surprise yourself maybe, but you're going to surprise a few people too, with what you're going to pull out of the bag, I'm hearing. But you have got to have that balance. All right, so I'm going to pop that up there. We're going to clarify with the Waite Smith. Thank you, spirits, angels and guides, for your beautiful messages for the beautiful sign of Capricorn. I didn't forget, I just thought I'd pause. You do have a bit of devil energy on the bottom there, so it is saying to you to not fall into past patterns, past ways of thinking, I'm hearing for some of you. So try and stay positive, try and look at everything as an opportunity to learn and grow. What can I do? I do feel for a lot of you, you are very resilient, very strong at this time, and that can come down to what you've experienced, what you've gone through. Yeah, there's no pulling the wool over your eyes, and there's also no stopping you. No stopping you, Capricorn. Go for it. Yeah, because look, it's your current energy. You're walking away from, you're ending out a cycle, which is the moon. Moon goes in cycles, and yes, you are coming to an end of a cycle, end of, perhaps it was a run of things, but he's walking away from those cups and he's not looking back, because he's going, I know I'm walking on to better times. So stay confident, stay positive. Whatever disruption, tower moment you've had, you are going to look back on it in time and go, whoa, that really did me a favor. Okay, because that's what I'm feeling. You've got the universe there. And let's keep going. Yeah, you're moving forward, Capricorn, moving on to better times, stronger times, and times where you aren't afraid to speak up. Okay, now some of you might say, well, I'm not afraid to say my piece. That's okay. You already worked on that part of you. You've already unearthed that within you, and that might have been a long time ago. Okay, but that's what the message is. I'm just the messenger. All right, so I really like that with the 6 of Wands. Moving forward triumphantly, walking away from, what was and no longer. And for some of you, it's been a hard slog. It hasn't come easy, and they are reminding you yet again, it hasn't gone in vain. The 10 of Swords, tough times are behind you, okay? Tough times are behind you. Page of Pentacles. Some of you, this is to do with education, study. Some of you are the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you have studied. Maybe that's been the tough slog for some of you. And it's now time to really put your ideas and your what you're passionate out there. Some of you, there's two indications in this reading at the moment. So some of you may be trying for a family or wanting to try. It's definitely going to be a very fertile time in February, and it's not just for the sign of Capricorn. I get a sense there's going to be a lot of babies conceived in the month of February. So yeah, and you've got that little tiny soul energy down there, and you know that Queen of Pentacles is really taking care of herself. She really sees her worth. She sees her hard work has paid off, and she's really feeling it there. So it doesn't matter what gender you are. You know, these are not gender specific readings. So we have masculine and feminine. All of us, we're just souls traveling along, walking each other home on this physical journey. But yeah, we have some work to do, don't we? So it doesn't come without, I just heard blood, sweat and tears. Oh my goodness. So dramatic, Spirit. Thank you. But yeah, so you've got opportunity and opening. So for someone that has just finished or completed some study, or some higher learning, or even, you know, it could be the study of life. We're on Earth School, by the way, souls. So we are, you know, on the hardest mission here on Earth. But anyway, opportunity openings, I'm hearing offers, more than one offer, more than one opportunity. Okay, so you're going to be showered with a lot of openings and opportunity. When I say showered, I just feel like, you know, you've got all those ones coming straight at you, and that is my card for that. Opportunities, openings, be open to it. When you're in balance, you see them for what they are. When our mind, body and soul is in balance, we feel good. We feel good within our physical body. We feel good within our mind. And we can tackle and we can take on anything. We can, you know, go through our day-to-day feeling more confident about making decisions as well. So that's a reminder for some of you, okay? That's come up for a reason. The opportunities, openings, not just for the person, you know, the person or people that have completed some study. It's now time. I feel like some of you or someone out there has delayed it or put it off, or it's been delayed, stepping into that role following coming out of study, and now it's time to, it's the right time. I'm hearing it's the right time. So, and if you are trying, as I said, it's a fertility card as well for the Queen of Pentacles energy. So if you are trying to start a family, it's going to be a good month. February is going to be a good month for that. You've got Knight of Wands energy, so things are speeding up, things are happening more and more quickly. The more you actively take action on this in this month of February, the more you're going to see unfold for you, but in a good, positive, strong way. They are opportunities for you. You've got the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you know, things are turning around. Yeah, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever opportunities come your way, please grab them with both hands, okay? Even if it's something you haven't done before and you're sitting there going, well, I don't think I can do that. I think you can, Capricorn, because this is the month that you're going to show the world, show everyone really, really what you're made of. And I like it. I feel like a lot of Capricorns have been building up to this, okay? And I think there's a saying of, you know, they don't see them coming, and I that's the message that was before, but I get a sense there was a saying that I had in my head and then it's gone. So if it comes back into my head while I'm channeling, I will share it with you. Okay, Page of Swords. So dwellings, you know, I feel like a lot of you have grown from your experiences, because I do get a sense of you're older, you're wiser, you know, and that may be specific for someone, but I feel like don't underestimate what you're capable of. You know, age is just a number, as I've always been told from my guide. You know, it shouldn't define you as a soul as to what you do or what you can do. All right. So perhaps some of you are changing that narrative, changing that way of thinking within you. And perhaps you're looking at things that you've always wanted to do and you're going, well, you know, I'd really like to do that, but maybe I'm too old. No. So, you know, these readings aren't specific for anybody. You know, they are for whoever's guided to click and watch. And obviously if Capricorn is in your chart, then you may also be watching that for that reason. Empress energy, yeah. So I do feel like things, a lot of fertility. You've got 2 indications of fertility for me in this, but that can, you know, if you're not wanting to start a family, but you're wanting to get something happening, I feel like it's a good month for that. A good month for things to work out, things to go well. So, you know, whether that's a business idea, you know, study, whether that's somebody, you know, wanting to take a relationship even to the next level. I really feel like it's a good month for Capricorn to do that, because you've been manifesting to a point, and then perhaps you haven't seen it come to fruition, and you got a little bit disappointed, and that's why they're reminding you. I heard the words again. It's a reminder to continue manifesting, continue focusing on what you do want this month, because it's a strong month for you to start seeing things unfold. All right, we're going to leave that there. I am doing a mid-monthly. I have just been asked to remind you about the devil energy on the bottom of the deck, that it is just a reminder to say don't fall into old patterns, old ways of thinking, whether it's negative beliefs or whatever it is. Just try and stay positive. Okay, all right, I'll leave that there. And my throat's come up. So that's for you guys. Perhaps you've got a voice and an opinion, I'm hearing, because it's valid. Okay, everybody has the right to freely speak and say if something doesn't sit right with them. You know, we can still come from a place of love and do it, you know, mindfully. But I feel like for some of you, you must have a conversation that needs to happen. That's why my throat chakra won't let up. Okay, that's what normally happens for me in these readings, when that is the case for the sign. So these beautiful cards are the Crystal Stone deck, and they are gifts from the earth. Crystals are beautiful, beautiful vibrational beings, you know, and they help us. They help us to manifest. They help us to stay healthy. They can help us, guide our intuition, our soul's evolution. So yeah, they're beautiful. You may or may not want to go and buy yourself some crystals, but you've got the option there. Okay, so thank you, spirits, angels, and guides. What crystals, well, thank you already, does the beautiful sign of Capricorn need or would be beneficial in the month of February? Thank you. Yeah, I thought you were going to be a little bit giving there. Okay, they're gifting you quite a few. Okay, but we'll take them. Alrighty, let's do this one first. So this is emerald. Okay, emerald is one of the 4 precious gemstones. Emerald radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this saturated green gem. Who needs it? Bohemians, Epicureans, and Transcendentalists. So anybody that is drawn or guided to it. And at this time, Capricorns, all right? Where to put it: on a chain, over your heart, on a ring, at the base of your left thumb, perched on top of your Venus mount, which is at your base of left thumb. When to, or anywhere you feel that you want to take in emerald's energies. When to use it: when you've temporarily lost the courage to love and to be loved. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to the limitless possibility with emerald. Okay, guys, you are loved. So remember that. Point your heart towards grace with a piece of emerald. Alright, I like that. You guys, because you are loved. And you are worthy and deserving of love. Rhodonite. With a palette of deep pink and black, rhodonite gets its name from the Greek word for rosy. Who needs it? Potential wasters, Those deeply sighing, I hate my job types, Sagittarians it says, but it's come up for you, Capricorn. So perhaps some of you need a little bit of love. For me, it is really good as a healer, as a healing stone, to help release some deep emotional healing. Okay, when to use it? When that cubicle life has got you down, when it's time to drop the people-pleasing facade and start doing something that really lights you up. That's the solar plexus energy. When you're ready to use your real unique powers to actually make this rapidly spinning planet a more beautiful place. Yeah, it's time for Capricorns to get out there. It's time for you guys to really step up to the plate and show us what you're made of. And you might already be doing that now. So good on you. Love it. Alright, go with your heart and get yourself a piece of red love. Alright, that's up to you. Oh, we do have quite a few here. You obviously need a little bit of a toolkit with some crystals in it, guys. Lepidolite. Lepidolite is a lithium-infused mica with rose and lavender hue, spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the oh-so-cerebral type A workaholics. Where to put it? In a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position, when the pressure to being successful, fit and fabulous 24/7, 365 days of the year is too much. When to use it? When freaking out, or to prevent you from freaking out. Put the phone on, do not disturb, hold a bit of lepidolite in each palm and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Enter your chill zone with a piece of lepidolite. Alright, put that on there. 5. So for some of you, you have been through a lot. And you're going to show us the way forward with it too. Smoky quartz. Ranging from almost clear to nearly black, smoky quartz pairs the clarity-inducing vibes of clear stones with the protective do not cross over this line vibes of black ones. Who needs it? Glass half empty types and space cadets. Where to put it? On a chain around your neck or hidden in your pocket whenever you're certain to find difficult people in your path. Family, dinner tables, conference rooms, subway cars. And when to use it? When you fall prey to emotional vampires, when you're just too spacey and can't even deal, and when you're embarking on a spiritual journey or a journey to pick up your dry cleaning. Extra points if you're thinking, what's the difference? Arm yourself with some smoky quartz and arm your spiritual warrior that is you. Okay, I like that one. I love smoky quartz. And then we have got Cries of Praise. It's a hypnotic green, a rare stone with a heavy helping of nickel, hence its mesmerizing verdant hue. Who needs it? Explorers searching for their fountain of youth. There we go. I'm thinking of that one where there was a reference to do with someone saying they're too old to do something. No, you're not. Get some Cries of Praise. Where to put it? Squeeze Cries of Praise against your heart and tell your inner child how much you love them. Then cry forever. That gave me a bit of a tear-jerking moment there. Guys, if you feel you don't love yourself or you're not worthy, I'm sending you a big, big loving hug to each and every one of you. When to use it? When it's time to forgive that person who hurt you most, your parents, and most of all yourself. You are not a doormat. You are an evolved being. When you're feeling like giving up on love, Cries of Praise gives you the green light to keep going. Grow from your heart out. Yes, you are loved. That's what I have for you, beautiful sign of Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if you feel drawn to do so. I will be doing a mid-monthly for you guys, and a love reading, and whatever else Spirit and my angels guide me to do. And yeah, I love you all. I love and appreciate all of you, and enjoy your month of February. Okay, take care, look after yourself, and I'm sending you all lots of love and light. See you in the next video.